Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Yes,
Thank you.
Prabhuji.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. We had quite a long break. I remember we met last time on Nityanand Trayodasi. It was around the 31st of January. So you see how life happens. Uh, we were very consistent before that. Thank you, Madhav Prabhu. Others can also please turn their cameras on. We were very consistent every week. We never used to miss a week, but then we had to miss so many weeks, right? So thank you, Anurag Prabhu. Uh, so that is how life is. So try to be as consistent as possible for all of you also. Like I said yesterday, our time together is very, very rare. Very, very rare. And it's our great fortune to be with the devotees of Lord Vishnu, to be with the devotees of Lord Krishna. Why? Because Krishna's mercy is not with Krishna. Krishna's mercy is with the devotees of Krishna. So if we serve devotees, if we love devotees, if we have nice relationship with the devotees of the Lord, yes, then we can easily attain Krishna. We can become very close to Krishna. Yes, if we are having good dealings with the devotees, good relationship with the devotees, it's very easy for us to attain Krishna in that manner. Okay, so should be uh, very grateful to have this association, and I'm also very grateful to have the association of all of you again and again, week after week. And I remember all of you, and I always pray for all of you wherever we go. We visited so many holy places over the last few days, uh, and it was so wonderful. And thank you, Anudit Prabhu. And it was so wonderful, so wonderful. I mean, my heart is so full today, this morning, that I almost feel like crying, you know. Krishna is so merciful, so very kind, and always helping, always, all the time. And this morning, I've been feeling so happy, so joyful since the time I got up. Although I got up little late, I today because I was little unwell. I got up around maybe 5:30 or something, maybe even 6. I don't recall. Uh, my stomach was very upset and I had a cold. So, uh, but still, my heart is still singing within. Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga. The heart is singing constantly, and the mantra wants to come on the lips. Maybe you all should also chant Nitai Goranga, 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 Nitai Goranga. I feel so happy. I will tell next week. I will tell. Okay, what all places I visited, because I am still going to visit few places. All right, so I will tell you people next week. Okay, so it's so wonderful, so very wonderful to be here in the holy place of Sri Mayapur Dham. uh, every day, being in the community of devotees, being together with devotees, singing, dancing, having prasadam, going to holy places, forgetting everything. It's just utmost joy, utmost joy. Give me 1 minute. So it's very, very wonderful. Very, very wonderful. So some of you were here with us 1 or 2 weeks back, maybe just a week back, right? Avik Prabhu was here with us. Saibdeep Prabhu was here. Shubham Prabhu was here, and uh, Abhishek Prabhu and Ankush Prabhu, they had joined us in Puri. So we've been out and about, visiting all the holy places, gathering all the mercy of the Lord. thank the devotees of the Lord, and it's been so wonderful. So very wonderful. And you wouldn't believe, actually, I'm in the midst of many difficulties. I'll tell you very very truly. It's not like my life is all filled with, it's like a road. It's like a bed of roses. It's very very soft to lie down on. It's not like that. I'm in the I'm amidst lot of difficulties. I'm having some issues, health issues. I'm having some other issues. Things have not gone as I expected past couple of months. Even work wise, it's become very very hectic, very very hectic. So because many people have left from my team, many people have moved to other teams. So there's just three or four people out of us who are there, and the workload has increased like enormously, way too much. And uh, by my assessment, it seems that it will be like that, it will continue to be like that for a long period of time. So I'm also facing many challenges, again spiritual challenges. When I chant, or many times when I chant japa, I'm not being attentive. I'm struggling with waking up early. So many things are going on. Yes. So many difficulties. You know, difficulty in dealing with certain people. How difficult it is to deal with certain people. They can be in your family. They can be in your office. They can be your neighbor. They can be anywhere, right? So Krishna plants them in your life very strategically. So I'm facing all kinds of difficulties, and like I've already told you, Saturn is over my moon, so he's going to trouble me for the next 7.5 years for sure. But I'm very very happy. I'm very very happy that Krishna is there with me, that Nitai Gauranga are there with me. That is why, amongst all difficulties, yes, as we deal with them, whatever solution we want to try, we deal with them, yes. But amongst all difficulties, we should never forget to chant the names of the Lord. Should never forget to chant the wonderful names of our most wonderful and most sweet Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And along with that, we should, as Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we should always and always chant the wonderful names of Nitai Gauranga, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Yes, we should always do that. Always, always, always. Never forget Krishna. Never forget Srimati Radharani. Never forget them. They are very eager for you to come to them. Okay? We are burning in this world. We are burning like, anything. Like, have you seen a barbecue? Have you seen a chicken on a barbecue? How it gets, burned from all directions. So we are also burning like that. The world is like that. There's so many troubles. Adhyatmic klesh, Adi Bhautik klesh, Adi Devik klesh. You know, if you have no trouble in your life, earthquake might come, tornado might come, building might fall on you. You know, anything can happen. Lion may come and eat you up. Okay, so many things to go wrong. Yes, yeah, missile may come out of nowhere. A rogue missile may come and hit you. Okay, so anything can happen in this world. Anything can happen. But Prabhupada was telling, right? Srila Prabhupada was telling we should never forget Krishna. At the time of our death, we should be remembering Krishna. And how we can do that? If we remember Krishna throughout our life, every single day of our life. If we work on building our relationship with Krishna, who is very personal, who is also very eager to build his relationship with us. Alright? So, in that manner, we can live a very successful life. Alright? Rich or poor, happy or sad, or whatever condition, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters is, did we build a relationship with Krishna? how true we were to our relationship with Krishna. What was our depth of our relationship with Krishna? How much did we try to serve Krishna with an honest heart? That is what matters. That is what matters. How much money you have will not matter at the end of your life. How much sex you've had will not matter at the end of your life. How many countries you've visited will not matter at the end of your life. Nothing will matter. How many chickens you have eaten will not matter at the end of your life. Okay? Nothing will matter. What will matter is what kind of a relationship have I built with Krishna? What kind of a relationship have I built with the devotees of the Lord? Those are the only things that will matter at the end of our life. Alright? And they will help us remember Krishna at the end of our life and make it successful. Again, I will repeat it. Rich or poor, happy or sad, living in palace or living on the road, whatever condition you are in, one should always remember Krishna. That is the essence of all the Vedas. That is the summary of all the Vedas. That is why entire Vedic literature has been given to us. So that we learn to remember Krishna. We learn to chant Krishna's holy names. And we learn to associate nicely without offense with the devotees of the Lord. Okay? Very, very important. Very, very important. And I will tell you, amidst all difficulties in life that we are going to face, and which we are definitely going to face, I am telling you that also. We are definitely going to face very big difficulties and challenges. Okay, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. If you think that you're very happy, enjoying very much, okay, it's only a matter of time. Time is like a conveyor belt. Okay, right now what we get off the conveyor belt might be very pleasing to us. Okay, right now one very nice job might be coming, paying 5 lakh rupees per month. You know, one very handsome person might be coming, which we might be marrying, or some very beautiful girl might be coming, you know, which you are going to marry, and you feel very happy she's coming there from the conveyor belt. Yes, international trip to the United States of America, you know, New York, San Francisco, London, Paris, everywhere. So, all these things might be coming. But what's coming later on? Old age. It's coming. It's there on the conveyor belt. We cannot see it right now. We are very short sighted. But there, that conveyor belt is getting it. Little by little. Shane shane. Right? Old age. Disease. Trouble in relationship. Trouble in job. Hmm? Injury. Whatever. So many things are coming. Yes? So many things are coming. So, so we should be careful. But if you are protected by Krishna consciousness, okay, then you can handle all of it very, very well. Very, very well. If you're just connected with Krishna. If every day you are chanting the names of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and you are accepting everything that comes to you, good or bad, as the reaction of your karma, you are fit for liberation. You're very fit for liberation. Okay? And along with the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, of course, Nitai Goranga, 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 Nitai Goranga. One should never forget Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu. Why? Because they have given us this mercy of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Otherwise, we would have nothing in this Kali Yuga. There would only be pain and suffering. But they have given us the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Sri Krishna with the mood of Srimati Radharani. Radharani is very, very merciful. She has given us the Hare Krishna Mahamantra so that we can chant this mantra, be happy while we live, and after we die, we go back to her abode, of Golok Vrindavan, where we can serve her in her service to Sri Krishna. Yes, that is why she has given us this Golokera Prem Dhan, Sri Harinam Sankirtan, in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Alright? And again, I said this last time also, and I will say this again. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never told us to chant Radhe 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 or Radha 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 Radha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told us to chant what? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is what he asked us to chant. Alright? So you should stick to this process. Not the process of chanting Radha, 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 Radha. Okay? That is not the process. We'll take questions later, Avik Prabhu. Okay? The process is to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we can attain the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha Govinda. Okay? So I'll show you one shloka which I was yes, we take her name in the form of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We chant the Hare. Okay. So this is spoken by Brahmaji. This shloka, Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 14th chapter, shloka number 8. Alright. Tatte anukampam susamikshmano bhunjana evatmakritam vipakam हृद्वाग्वपुर्वीर विददन् नमस्ते जीवे तयो मुक्तिपदे सदाय भाक तत्तेनुकंपाम सुसमीक्षमानो. My dear Lord, one who earnestly waits for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him. So what do we have to do? We have to wait for the Lord to bestow his mercy upon us. And wait how? Earnestly. What is the meaning of earnestly? What is the meaning of earnestly? No one knows? What happened to your English medium education now?
Truthfully,
Huh? Yes, Anudit Prabhu.
truthfully, truthfully.
Truthfully? Yes, that is fine. Sincerely, honestly, yes. Uh, so Google Oxford Dictionary is telling Drid Nishchay along with Drid Nishchay. Okay, with sincere and intense conviction. Oxford Dictionary is telling. Okay, with sincere and intense conviction. Very seriously. So we are very seriously awaiting, earnestly, very seriously we are awaiting that Krishna will give his mercy to us. Okay, he will give his mercy to us very earnestly. Okay, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of past misdeeds. Okay, all the while if we get any suffering in our life, we accept it as what? As the reaction to our own past misdeeds. Okay, so let's say in my next life I am suffering. Okay, so I should know that in my past life, or even in this life, if I am suffering, I should know that in my past life I have done something that is making me suffer today. It's simple. It's very very simple. Okay, and in the Mahabharata they tell us that just like a calf can find its mother. Okay, in a group of 1 million cows, a calf can find its mother. Okay, that's how intelligent cows are. Similarly, our karma can find us irrespective of all difficulties. Okay, so once you made a misdeed, there's no going back from that. Okay, there's no going back from that. Once we've killed an animal and eaten its flesh, then we are sure to suffer later on in animal lives. Countless time getting killed again in the same manner. Once we drink alcohol, it is sure that we will suffer in our future life. Okay, maybe this life, maybe next, but we will suffer. Once we are participating in illicit sexual activities, yes, uh, it is sure that we will suffer in the future, in this life or in the next life. Okay, having sex outside of marriage or watching pornography and all those things. It is sure that we will suffer in the future, in this life or the next. Once we engage in gambling, Okay, it is sure that we will suffer in this life or in the next life. Many people suffer in this life itself, they lose all their money. Okay, so we should firstly we should not participate in these activities. Okay, meat eating including onion and garlic. Okay, uh, intoxication including tea and coffee. Okay, be very I'm being very particular and I'm giving you the specifics. Okay, meat eating including onion and garlic, intoxication including tea and coffee, and mushrooms also in the meat eating one. Okay, um, and illicit sex, having sex outside of marriage. Okay, and of course that includes watching pornography and all, masturbating. You should not do that. Gambling. Okay, going to casino and hoping I'll get 1 million rupees. And uh, and you have these apps and all, right, in which people do betting and all. So stock market, yes, but mutual funds, probably you can go for mutual funds, but direct stocks is more risky. It's more tending to gambling, unless you're doing a lot of research on it. So that's a different thing then. And most people don't do this. Yes, bro, it's okay. uh, just have it in mind that you have to get over it somehow or the other. Not today. Take your time. Okay, I'm sure if you tell your mom from today I will not eat onion and garlic, if you cook with onion and garlic, I will not eat what you cook. I'm sure your mom will start cooking from today itself without onion and garlic. I'm sure of that. Okay. But the thing is that we don't want to leave. Okay, if we still want to continue to enjoy these things, then we will find 100 excuses. We will find 100 excuses to make up, to not follow. But if we are sincere and serious about giving up sinful life and attaining Krishna, then we will give it up immediately. Okay, uh, and it's okay. We know that there are certain situations that we are in. Okay, it takes time. Like when I started chanting, I couldn't give up drinking tea. I was very fond of drinking tea. I couldn't give it up for 6 7 months. But one fine day on Ram Navami, Ram Navami is coming also in March. Maybe you guys can also think about it. That on this special day, I'll give something up. So I was sitting there sipping a cup of tea, and I was thinking that okay, tea, tea on one side, and Ram Darbar on the other side, and I'm here, and this tea that I'm drinking is preventing me from attaining the happiness of serving the Lord properly. Okay? So why should I continue with this? I should give it up. I should give it up. And since that day, I didn't drink tea. It was the year 2017. Okay? So it's almost 10 years now. At least 9 years. Okay? This Ram Navami, it will be 9 years. I didn't drink a single glass of tea. I did not die. Okay, I did not die. uh, Nothing bad happened to me. Okay, onion garlic also, it's been almost 9 to 10 years. I did not die. Okay, and it's not like I feel like I should do it or I should consume it. Okay, so it depends on us how serious we are. Because see, you will get a reaction if you don't love Krishna. Okay, when it comes to sinful activity, if you don't love Krishna, that's okay. At least love yourself. At least love yourself. Okay, it's like uh, like when we indulge in these activities, we ourselves are setting up in the future some suffering for ourselves to come and bite us. Okay, and then when it will come, we will complain. We will see, oh, see this person, he's such a terrible person, he's torturing me. Oh, I was such a good person. Look, I have this suffering, I have this disease or whatever. Okay, so we should not do this. Should not do this. We should be intelligent. We should be intelligent. Carrot or cabbage with hing tastes like onions. Okay, interesting. Okay, and you have substitutes. You have substitutes like coffee can be replaced with chicory, tea can be replaced with herbal tea. Okay, which doesn't have those addictive substances, right? And of course, when it comes to addiction, intoxication, no hard drugs. Okay, we don't participate in smoking marijuana. Okay, some people might think that spiritual people like to smoke ganja. No, we are not one of them. Okay, we are not one of them. There was a song. Some people thought that these devotees are so happy, they must definitely be, smoking marijuana. That's why they are so happy. But devotees are happy without without smoking those substances. That's why they wrote that song, right? What is that song? Dam maro dam, मिट जाए गम, बोलो सुबह शाम, हरे कृष्णा हरे राम. So so uh, we can just remove the first line. Okay, dam maro dam, we don't need any dam. Okay, we just need mit jai gum, bolo subah sham, hare krishna hare ram. Okay, and the gum will go away. You don't need the dam, you don't need the marijuana. Okay, aghoris are following something different. Aghoris will not attain krishna, they are following something different. Okay, we'll have a discussion on that. I read a lot about aghor long time ago. For that matter, they're many times eating from a human skeleton, you know, khappar. They are eating from a human skull. They are eating dead flesh of, cremated bodies, whatever is left. Yes, they at times people are drinking their own stool and urine. Okay, that is also what they are doing. So, Aghor is a different path altogether. Not everyone goes to that extreme, but those practices are also there. Okay, killing people and meditating on their dead body, then bringing that dead body back to life. Okay, doing all those things in the Shamshan. Yes. Uh, if someone is interested, they can do that. But forget attaining Krishna. Okay. We want to attain Lord Krishna. Not everything leads to the same goal. We should understand. Not every train is going to, New Delhi. Some trains are going to Chennai, Mumbai, Jammu, here and there. We want to get on the train to not New Delhi, but to Golok. Okay. So so we have to patiently suffer the reaction of our past misdeeds. It may come in the form of some trouble with the job. It may come in the form of some health issues. It may come in the form of, you know, uh, some issue in the family or whatever, property issue, that issue, whatever issue. It is all the reaction of our past misdeeds. Okay? So Anu earnestly waits for the mercy of the Lord while patiently suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds. Yes? And offering obeisances in the heart to the Lord. And we always offer pranam to the Lord. We don't say, "Oh Krishna, you are such a rascal. Because of you I am suffering." Like that. No. We say, "Oh Krishna, I am yours and you are mine. Please accept me. Even though I am suffering. Please accept me. Please be there for me. And please engage me in your service." Okay? Obeisances with the heart, words, and body. Kayena, Vacha, Manasa. Okay? Within the heart, with the words, and with the body, is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim. Okay? It's a very, very good sutra to live your life according to. Okay? Very, very good. Okay? Srimad Bhagavatam 10, 14, 8. We should all get a printout and paste it on our wall. Okay? Something very nice to live by. And we should read this shloka daily. Suffering will
So
come.
what the printout? Please repeat.
Sorry? Print out of this shloka, this particular shloka. And we should read it daily. Okay, I'll share it in the group. I'll share it in the group, Avik Prabhu. Okay, 10, 14, 8, Srimad Bhagavatam. Alright. So this is something very important to live by. Okay, very, very important. Same thing Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 2.15. One who tolerates happiness and distress becomes qualified for liberation. Okay, and after liberation, no more suffering. All right. So this is something that I wanted to share with all of you. All right. Um, I just quickly want to read through our lesson, lesson 7. It's been going on since a while. Okay, so that we can start our next lesson starting from next week. Okay, so uh, I'll quickly give you the context what we have been discussing. We have been discussing the descending process, and we have told you, listen very carefully. Okay, this is the essence of this chapter on transcendental knowledge. Okay, the essence is that one must gain transcendental knowledge through a living guru. Okay, through a guru who we can associate with, who we can go to associate with and learn from. That is how we can get knowledge about Krishna. Okay, and here we are seeing this story of a hunter who was killing people, not people but animals. Okay, there was one hunter and he was killing animals. Okay, so Narad Muni told him that, okay, you are killing the animals, but uh, so what did Narad Muni tell him? Your business is killing animals. Okay, that is a slight offense on your part. So he was leaving the animals half dead. Okay, he was leaving the animals half dead. He was not completely killing them. Okay, so now you see Narad Muni didn't tell him immediately that stop killing animals, because it would go very against his nature. Narad Muni, what did he instruct him? He told him, don't inflict unnecessary pain. Don't leave them half dead. You kill them completely. Okay. Now you might wonder, oh, here Narad Muni is telling that kill the animal. No, but we need to understand that he is giving an instruction according to the level of that person. Once that person is able to follow this instruction, then Narad Muni will further instruct him with a higher instruction that now you should stop killing altogether. Okay, that is how we also grow, right? We don't learn calculus in class 1, right? In class 1 we learn 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Okay, then we learn algebra in class 6, then we learn calculus in class 12, like that. Okay. So similarly Narad Muni is also upgrading him little by little. Okay, so this hunter, then later on he breaks his bow and immediately falls down at Narad's lotus feet and immediately surrenders. Then Narad Muni raised his hand and gave him the instruction for spiritual advancement. Return home and distribute whatever riches you have to the Brahmanas who know the absolute truth. After distributing all your riches to the Brahmanas, both you and your wife should leave home taking only one cloth to wear. Leave your home and go to the river. There you should construct a small cottage, and in front of the cottage you should grow a tulsi plant on a raised platform. After planting the tulsi before your house, you should daily circumambulate the tulsi, daily do parikrama of the tulsi plant. Okay? Serve her by giving her water and other things and continuously chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is after the hunter surrenders completely to Narad Muni. He continued, I shall send sufficient food to both of you every day. Because the hunter was worried, oh, how will I eat? If I don't kill, how will I eat? So Narad Muni is telling, I will arrange for your food. When a person takes to Krishna consciousness, there is no need to care for material necessities. Krishna says that he personally carries all the necessities for his devotees. Yes? Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyukta nam yogakshemam vahamyaham. So we need not worry. Once we are a devotee of Krishna, we need not worry about day-to-day necessities. They will be provided. Of course, we have to do our duty. Okay, we need to do our duty. We need to do our job. We need to take care of our family and everything. Yes, but we need not worry unnecessarily. Okay, because Krishna is the provider ultimately. Okay, here it says one very very nice statement. The source of our income is not the source of our maintenance. Okay, the source of our income is just the source of our income. Okay, if our income stops, It's not necessary that we will immediately die. We will later on find some other source of income, right? Here it says that our source of maintenance is Krishna. Okay, every living being, even the great Brahma, down to the ant, is being maintained by whom? By Krishna. Yes? So if Krishna wants to maintain us, then who can kill us? But if Krishna wants that, okay, now this body has to die and you need to move to another body, then who can protect us? Then even if you have 10 crore rupees and the best hospital bed, then also you will not be saved. Okay? But if Krishna wants to save you, you will come back from the jaws of death. Okay? You should understand this. Those who worship me with love and devotion, meditating on my form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. Okay? So the three animals that were half killed were then brought to their consciousness by the sage Narad. Indeed, the animals got up and swiftly fled. When the hunter saw the half killed animals flee, he was certainly struck with wonder. He then offered his respectful obeisances to the sage Narad and returned home. After all this, Narad Muni went to his destination. After the hunter returned home, he exactly followed the instructions of the spiritual master Narad. Okay? It's very important to follow the instructions of Guru. Because the Guru's instruction is like a capsule packed with the Lord's mercy. So if we take that capsule in the form of following the instructions of Guru, we immediately get the mercy of Krishna. Okay? So this person also, he is also not directly getting the Lord's mercy. He will get the Lord's mercy, this hunter, he will get the Lord's mercy, Krishna's mercy through a devotee. Okay? So the essence of this entire lesson was what? That we need to learn about Krishna and we need to attain the Lord's mercy through whom? Through a pure devotee of Krishna. Through someone who's already connected to Krishna. Someone like, we can say, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Okay? So we need to, but now he is not on this planet, right? So we can read his books and all, but we also need to find a guru for ourselves. Okay? So Anudit Prabhu, you have to meet many elevated souls, and then the person who you get connected with, whose instruction, who you get inspired by, you feel that I can follow this person for life. Okay? You have to follow that person. Okay? Like for example, we have all come to Mayapur. So we are here with His Holiness Bhakti Dheer Damodar Swami Maharaj, and many of us got his association, and it was very very wonderful, very very wonderful, and I can tell you he is one of the most purest and most connected persons with Krishna. I'll show you one video. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Okay, so you need to look for a guru. Okay, you need to come next year with us to Navdeep Mandal Parikrama. All of you who are not coming, staying comfortably in your house, in the AC, chilling. You will not find Guru like that. You will not find Guru on social media also. You need to come, you need to meet. And obviously, how I met Maharaj, I met him because I knew someone. I knew someone who knew him. So, like that, if you are in the circle of spiritual people, then you can get to know. Okay, he's from Africa. He's an Aishtika Brahmachari. He's never Even one drop of semen has never left his body. Okay. He's from Africa. Last 40 years, he has not gotten up after 1 a.m. Last 40 years. He sleeps by 9:30, 10, gets up by 1 a.m. 1 a.m., not 1 a.m. He gets ready by 1 a.m. Okay. He wakes up by 12:30. Okay. Sleeps 9:30, wakes up 12:30. Whole day. Doesn't sleep during the day. You might say, okay, he might be sleeping 6 hours during the day. He doesn't sleep during the day. He doesn't sleep during the day. Sometimes he dozes off, maybe in the car, like that, but he doesn't lie down to sleep. Maybe for half an hour he might doze off, like that, while he's traveling in the car or something. Every day he chants more than 16 rounds. Every day he worships his Radha Sham Sundar for at least 1.5 hours. And every day he helps so many devotees. He's 70 years old, yes, but I assure you, he has more energy than all of us combined. Okay? so, so these, and why? This is the Shakti of Bhakti. Prabhus, I am telling you, Prabhus and Matajis, I came to Sridham Mayapur on the 16th of January. He came also on the 16th of January. We picked him up from the airport. Almost the whole day I am spending with him. Okay? Most of the time when I'm working my job, at least my wife is there, she's serving him, and many other Prabhus and Matajis are there who are serving Gurudev. Okay? 16th of January till 31st of January, 15 days. 15 days. He did not eat or drink. Okay? Why? Now, see, we don't have to replicate all this in our life. He is doing this because he has the empowerment of Srimati Radharani, of Sri Krishna. So he is able to do. Okay? What we can do at our own level, we can at least prove his last 40 years, he has never slept through Mangalarti. Mangalarti happens at 4:30. Yes, yes, Sushant Prabhu. Yes. Uh, Mangal Aarti happens at 4:30. He's never slept through it. Okay, always getting up by 12:30 a.m. Okay, what's our excuse? We cannot get up even by 6 a.m. We cannot chant even 16 rounds in one day. And do you think his life is very simple? He's from Africa, Nigeria, Boko Haram. It's a terrorist organization there. And the Christians, he's from Christian background. The Christians don't want the Krishna consciousness movement to spread. The Islamists don't want it to spread. But amidst all the difficulties, he is practicing there in Nigeria. He stays most of his time in Nigeria. 4 months he comes to India. Okay, so such people have a direct communication with Krishna. Okay, I'll show you one more video. We went the other day. You look at the gravity. Okay, this is a 3 minute video. He's praying to Lord Shiva. Okay, so first he offered a few things, some bel patra and some garland and all. Yes. After that, next 3 to 4 minutes, just stood there praying, very very deep, not seeing what all of the other people are doing, what is going on, just very deep communication. Every Monday, he goes to Shiva temple. Okay, so and there's a very interesting story how he met this particular Shivlinga. How he met. Notice my choice of words. I'm saying how he met. Okay, I'm not saying how he saw, how he came across. I am saying how he met. Okay, who do you meet? You meet people. Okay, so he has a very personal relationship with Lord Shiva also. Okay. It's very the video is playing. You might see it might look like I've paused it, but the video is playing. Okay. He's praying very intensely to Lord Shiva. Okay, every Monday he visits. Um, so these are the great souls who are in communication with Krishna. So you have to look out for them, and by their mercy you can easily attain Krishna. Okay, you can easily attain Krishna. So you can still see the video is playing. It seems like a wrong time. Like I go to temple, I'm like, okay, Hare Krishna, and I maybe pray for maybe 10 seconds or something. But you see, so so these are the things. These are the things you need to get out of your comfort zone, and you need to meet a genuine sadhu. Okay, and one very good thing is that like uh, all of you are connected with me. At least I can connect you with Maharaj. Okay, and I can also connect you with some other very learned people. Okay, and that is also one of the purposes of this group, that all of you grow spiritually, right? Oh, I forgot, Sushant Prabhu also came. He was also in Mayapur. He came separately with his own group, but he also met Maharaj, right? So you should connect. We should steal this opportunity. We should steal. Literally, we should steal this opportunity. When we tell you that you should come to Mayapur and be with us, visit the holy place, visit the sadhus, and you will grow so much. You will feel the happiness in the heart, and then your heart will sing naturally. Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Gaura Hari. Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga. Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga. Your heart will naturally sing. That happiness will be so natural, so bhaviki. It will be very natural for you. Okay, very, very natural. Prabhus, these are the things, Prabhus and Matajis, that will keep us happy. Reading Bhagavatam, reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit, every day I read in the Kindle. Hearing Harikatha, chanting the names of Krishna with love and affection and joy. This is happiness. Happiness is not going to the pub, getting drunk, getting laid, having 100 body count even before we get married. That is not happiness. That is suffering. That is suffering, because ultimately, right now you feel you are happy doing all those nonsense. But very soon you will suffer so much. You will suffer like anything. You will suffer like anything. And then you will feel, oh, in this life or in the next life, you don't know. Okay, then we'll feel, oh, my life is so bad, my life is so difficult, maybe I should just end my life, maybe I should just end my suffering. And the people who do that, they suffer tenfold more. Okay, 10 times more those people suffer, who want to escape just by killing themselves. They suffer even more. Okay, so please, it is my request, don't set yourself up for suffering. If you have some money, save it and come to Mayapur, come to Vrindavan, come to Jagannath Puri, come and be with us, and you will feel so happy, so joyful. You will feel on top of this world. Okay, just uh, just letting you know, from the 12th till the 19th of March, we are in Vrindavan, and we'll go to many holy places there. The cost for staying in the room will be around, your daily cost might average out to 500 per day, 500 to 550, maybe 600, like that. But if you're eager to come, you can take this opportunity. 12th till uh, 19th of March this year. Okay. The next trip we'll plan will be in June. We'll plan a week long retreat in Govardhan in June. So others can join there, and you can get the association of Maharaj. Okay, and it will be very, very fruitful. Getting the association of such great souls is very, very good for us. Very, very good for us. Okay, we'll come closer to Krishna. We'll come very, very close to Krishna. Very, very close. Okay, see, here it says again, For spiritual advancement, one must have a bona fide spiritual master and follow his instructions in order to be assured of advancement. The news that the hunter had become a Vaishnava spread over all the village. All the villagers brought arms and presented to the Vaishnava, who was formerly the hunter. So you see now Krishna is helping him maintain. He gave up his sinful activity on the instruction of his guru. So Guru and Krishna have arranged for his maintenance. Okay? You have to learn to read between the lines what is going on. Okay? You have to read between the lines. That is when you'll understand. In one day, enough food was brought for 10 or 20 people, but the hunter and his wife would accept only as much as they could eat. One day, while speaking to his friend Parvat Muni, Narad Muni requested him to go with him to visit his disciple the hunter. When the saintly sages came to the hunter's place, he could see them coming from a distance. With great alacrity, the hunter began to run towards his spiritual master, but could not fall down and offer obeisances because ants were running hither and thither around his feet. So he could not fall on the ground to do pranam. Why? Because there were ants. Now, this person who was killing animals half dead, who was making them suffer because they were half dead, this person is now not even killing an ant. That is the transformation that a genuine guru can bring in our life. I told you guys, did I not tell you? In the Bhakti Rasa group, I told, many of you are not there in the Bhakti Rasa group, that I was suffering heavily from a pornography addiction. Very, very heavy. Few years back. I went to the Samadhi of Bhakti Tirth Maharaj. And literally, Prabhus and Matajis, I am not even kidding. I went to the Samadhi of His Holiness Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. And I sat here for an hour. And I cried. I cried. I cried here for an hour and requested for his help. I requested for his mercy. That I don't want to continue this nonsense. I don't want to continue this nonsense in my life. Please help me. Please, please help me. Please help me. Please, please, please. I was literally begging. I was holding his feet and I was just begging. Literally, I was begging him. Begging. Okay? And it helped me. It helped me. That addiction, it disappeared. You know? It just disappeared. Just like you throw a glass of milk into the Ganga, it will disappear. Similarly, whatever misgivings I had, they just disappeared. Just disappeared. Okay? So I put the message on the Bhakti Rasa group. I don't know how many of you read it or took it seriously. But you should have for your own benefit. Okay? So this is Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj. He is also African. And till this day he is reciprocating. Prabhus and Matajis, till this day he is reciprocating. He helped me out even till this day. I hope all of you are listening very, very carefully. Okay? We are suffering very much. We have been given the solution also. But we are just stuck doing our own thing. We are not ready to even take the solution. Okay? Praying to him literally helped me. There was one person, he was suffering because some spirit had, because of some possession. He got possessed by very dangerous spirits. Some 5-6 years back. They also came to this Samadhi of Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. And they prayed that please give us relief from this. And it was gone. The spirits were gone. Okay. So we have these things which are available. But you people are not coming. You people are sitting at your home, just enjoying the comfort. Your mother is feeding you nice gulab jamun, rasgulla. Your father is earning nicely. He's getting you nice things. Yes, and you are enjoying there very nicely in your parents' house. Or in Bangalore, maybe living with your girlfriend or boyfriend very happily. But we have to come out. We have to come to these holy places again and again for our own benefit. We have to come into the association of devotees for our own benefit. If we love ourselves, we have to do these activities. Okay? See how this hunter has transformed. and we can also get transformed in the same manner. This person, uh, s- uh, so Vidhi Mataji, you are very very lucky that Gurudev is also coming to Mumbai uh, very soon in the month of March. So I will let you know. I will let you know the programs. But those of you who want, they can come to Vrindavan from 12th to 19th of March. Okay, it's a very good opportunity. I will let you know, but that doesn't mean you don't come to Vrindavan. Okay, you should also come to Vrindavan. Okay, 13th to the 19th of March. Okay, it will be very good. Okay, otherwise in June we'll have a retreat in Govardhan. Right now in Vrindavan, and in June in Govardhan. Okay, so you guys can plan. Um, it's still little long. I want to finish this. Okay, let's see. Narad Muni said, "My dear hunter, such behavior is not at all astonishing. A man in devotional service is automatically non-violent. He is the best of gentlemen. At the present moment, there are so many so-called gentlemen who are expert in killing animal and birds. Nonetheless, these so-called gentlemen profess a type of religion that strictly prohibits killing. Yes. So this is like a taunt. There are many gentlemen in this world who participate in the business of meat eating. Okay, should be very careful with that. All right, and they profess a type of religion that strictly prohibits killing. So they are talking about Christianity because in Christianity it is said, "Thou shalt not kill." Okay, but uh, the people have made it, "Thou shalt not kill animals." Jesus did not say, "Thou shalt not kill animals." Jesus said, "Thou shalt not kill." Okay, it's very noisy out here. Let me go to another place. Okay, so Jesus told us, "Thou shalt not kill." Not that thou shalt just not kill animals. Okay, that is bogus. That is like we are interpreting his instructions in our own way. Okay, so that should not happen. So, according to Narad Muni and Vedic culture, animal killers are not gentlemen, to say nothing of being religious men. A religious person, a devotee of the Lord, must be non violent. Such is the nature of a religious person. It is contradictory to be violent and at the same time calling oneself a religious person. Such hypocrisy is not approved by Narad Muni and his disciplic succession. O hunter, good qualities like non-violence which you have developed are not very astonishing. For those engaged in Lord's devotional service are never inclined to give pain to others because of envy. The hunter then received both the great sages in the courtyard of his house. He spread out a straw mat for them to sit upon, and he begged them to sit down. He then fetched water and washed the sages' feet with great devotion. Then both husband and wife drank that water and sprinkled it on their heads. Okay, so they are giving a very warm welcome, very warm reception. Okay, many times people are not welcoming so warmly. When a guest comes to your house, a guest is as good as a devta has come to your house. We should give a place to sit to a guest. We should look at them very nicely. We should not look them, oh, this person has come again. We will go to hell if we do that. Guest is akin to like a devta has come. Okay, we should give them food, we should give them prasad, we should give them a place to rest. That is the way to welcome a guest. These days people come at the door, we don't even invite them in. We talk to them at the door and tell them to go away. That is not good. Even if a person comes to our house for delivering a parcel from Amazon, we should at least offer water. At least. That is the least. That is the least. But that kind of humanity even people don't have these days. That was Vedic culture. How far we have come from that Vedic culture. Okay? So, generally, in our house, if someone comes and if we have some prasadam, then we give that prasadam also. Okay? So, we should practice that. It is our dharma. Okay? It is our dharma to be kind and courteous to people. Okay? Then, because in this case he was a sage, he washed he washed the feet and he drank that water. Now, some of you might feel what is this? He's he's washing the feet of someone and drinking that water. Okay? But it is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. The water that has bathed the feet of a great soul, okay, of a great soul who is connected with Krishna. Here it is Narad Muni and Parvat Muni. That water, if we take that, if we drink that or put it on our head, it can bring us to Krishna very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. There are three things that are known to be Mahabal. Mahabal. Do you know what are these three things? भक्त पद धूलि और भक्त पद जल, भक्ता भुंगता अवशेष तीनी महाबल. Bhakta pada dhuli, the dust from the feet of a great soul, of a sadhu, of a Vaishnav. If we take that dust and put it on our head, that is a Mahabal. Bhakta pada dhuli or Bhakta pada jal, the water that has washed the feet of a Vaishnav, that is Mahabal. That will quickly help us attain Krishna. Bhakta pada dhuli or Bhakta pada jal. Bhakta bhungta avashesha tini Mahabal. Bhakta bhukta avashesh, we say like jhuta khana, right? If we take the jhuta khana of a great Vaishnav, that is Mahabal. Okay, that is Mahabal. We see in the story of Jhadu Thakur and Kalidas. Okay, you can read it. I'll not explain in detail, but the importance of these three things is very, very clearly shown in that story. You can note it down maybe, the story of Kalidas and Jhadu Thakur. Okay, so you can read it in your free time. It's there given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay. When the hunter chanted the Hare Krishna Mahamantra before his spiritual master, his body trembled and tears welled in his eyes. Filled with ecstatic love, he raised his hands and began to dance. He began to dance. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hari, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Jai Sachinandan, Jai Sachinandan, Jai Sachinandan, Gaura Hari. Nadiya Vihari, Gaura Hari. Vishnu Priya Pranadhan, Gaura Hari. Sachimata Pranadhan, Gaura Hari. Nadiya Vihari, Gaura Hari. He began to dance in Kirtan, so much ecstasy, so much ecstasy. Okay, so all of you will also feel it once you come here. Okay, waving his garments up and down. When Parvat Muni saw the ecstatic symptoms, loving symptoms of the hunter, he told Narad Muni, Parvat Muni told Narad Muni that you are a touchstone. You are a touchstone. So what are we learning from this story? Prabhus and Matajis, be very careful. We are learning the importance of a great soul, of a great Vaishnava. Look at the transformation. Look at the transformation of this person. Earlier he was inflicting pain. Now he cannot kill an ant. Earlier he had nothing to do with God. Now he is dancing in Kirtan. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. So much ecstasy. So much ecstasy. Yes? And we can also feel this ecstasy, can we not? How Narad Muni has touched his heart. How he has transformed him. Similar was our Srila Prabhupada. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Srila Prabhupada. He was a touchstone. He was a touchstone. He went at the age of 70 years old to America, to the people, to the hippies who were just lying down in the street naked, having sex with each other, taking all kinds of drugs, meat eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit sex, everything. He went to those people. He went to New York. It's a place called Bowery in New York. Even today a gentleman would not want to go to the Bowery. It's filled with all kind of dangers, all kind of nonsense people. Even today, a gentleman doesn't want to go here. Okay, he went to that place. That is where he transformed those hippies into very happy devotees who don't eat meat, who don't intoxicate, who don't have illicit sex, who don't participate in gambling, who chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, who helped him establish 108 temples from 1967 to 1977. 108 temples across all the world. 12 times he circled the globe. 12 times. In the age of 70 to 80, when people want to retire. And he left this world speaking Krishna Katha. When he was dying, he was lying in his room in Vrindavan. Those who will come with us to Vrindavan, they will see. He was lying in his room in Vrindavan on his bed, and he was just speaking Krishna Katha. And speaking that Krishna Katha, he left his body. Certainly, our Srila Prabhupada is also a touchstone. And we should follow in his footsteps. We should read his books painstakingly. Painstakingly. No, no, not in Radha Damodar, in ISKCON Vrindavan. He translated so many books for us. This entire Veda base that you see is all the gift of Srila Prabhupada. Entire Bhagavatam, entire Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna book, Nectar of Devotion. But what are we doing? We are not reading. We are not reading. We are not participating. He took so much pain. For what? So that today we don't read these books? He has given the entire Krishna consciousness in his books. So we should read his books every single day. Every single day we should read his books. Srila Prabhupada also, do you know his schedule? He also used to go to sleep at 12 and wake up at 2 a.m. And then he used to translate whole night. Because during the day he had many programs, many management. Where is the time? So he compromised also on his sleep. Sleeping 2 hours, only 2 hours every single day, and giving us this literature. So we should make good use of it. We should really make good use of it. Okay? So we'll give all of you a plan. Okay? We'll finish our lesson next time. Okay? And it's only a very small lesson now. And then we'll start with something very interesting. Okay, so let me give you some updates quickly. I'm sorry we went little over time. Somehow it just always happens. But please allow me some time. Let me just share few updates with all of you. Okay, so that all of you are well prepared in your Krishna consciousness. All right. So on the 15th, on the 15th of March, we have Ekadashi. Okay? So you must fast from grains. How many of you are fasting on Ekadashi already? One person. Very good, Prateek Prabhu. Happy to know. Shaurya Mataji. Very good. Only 3 people. Very, very less, Prabhu. You all are eating sin. Should not do this. Don't take grains on Ekadashi. I'm reminding you again and again. Don't do this. Okay? We've had multiple discussions on it. We'll have more discussions on it. But try to not do it. Chanting. You should chant. Chanting is our meditation. Shubhankar Prabhu, I'm telling fasting from grains. So that is okay. Okay? So that is okay. Alright? 12th to 19th March. Vrindavan Yatra with Govardhan Parikrama. On which date? 13th March, 2 a.m. Madhav Prabhu, you can come if you have time. If you have time. Okay? Govardhan Parikrama, 13th March. Barsana Parikrama. 16th March. Okay? And many other places. Gokul, Nandgaon. We'll go to many places. Okay? Then again, something personal that all of you should follow. Okay, please make note, all of you, please try to wake up by 6. Please, ideal standard is 4, but please don't delay it more than 6. It is too much, Prabhus and Matajis. It is not good. It is not good. You are hampering your spiritual progress and also your material progress. I am telling you very clearly. Don't continue this. Okay? Chant at least 4 rounds. 4 rounds means 108 into 4. Okay, that is 4 rounds. At least 4 rounds every day. Okay, at least 4, not less than that. Okay, uh, reading 30 minutes. Okay, let's make it simple, 15 minutes per day. Okay, hearing lecture by Srila Prabhupada, 15 minutes per day. Okay, simple plan, but you will progress a lot. Okay, for chanting you can join us on Zoom. Okay, this is a very simple plan, very simple plan. It takes only 1 hour in a day. Okay, but it will help you progress very nicely. Okay, it will help you progress very nicely. Okay,
Prabhuji, but Srila Gurudev chants from 2 to 4 p.m., 2 to 3 p.m. And like,
he's on Zoom till 7 a.m. Devotees are chanting with him. 7:30, around. In fact, I can say till 8 a.m. he is there. He's on Zoom, so you can join.
yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay. Uh, Vidhi Mataji, I will let you know from where you should hear. Okay, I'll post in the group. Okay. Prabhus and Matajis, it is time to get serious. Okay. Life is full of difficulties. I myself am facing very much. Okay. All of you, please. We have this one life. We don't know. We don't know when this life will end. Please, I am bowing down at all of your feet. I am catching hold of your feet. And please, I am begging you and I am requesting all of you that please don't waste your life. Please don't waste your life in unnecessary pursuits. Please, there is nothing we can gain. There is nothing to be gained in this world. Okay? Do your duty, whatever it is, your job, your studies, whatever it is you need to do. But at least give this 1 to 1.5 hour for Krishna. Please, it is my request at all of your feet. Please don't waste your life, because you are setting yourself up only for suffering in the future. Okay, and with this 1 hour plan you can be very happy in your life, and at the end of your life you can go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, so yes, Shaurya Mataji, we'll take your question now. Again, very sorry, we are going a little over time, but let's take it. If you have something better to do, because we are already over time, all of you can drop. Okay, I will not mind. Okay. Yes, Mataji, we should complete one whole round. Better you don't chant at the workplace. Okay? See, the thing is, when you are chanting, what are you doing? You are building a relationship with Krishna. Okay? Suppose, now tell me, if you are talking to your boyfriend or girlfriend, okay, and someone keeps on interrupting you, then how will you feel and how will your partner feel? We'll feel offended, right? Similarly, if we talk to other people while we are chanting, okay, then the holy name feels offended, and we also don't get the complete benefit. So, Mataji, better if you are at your workplace, people are interrupting, you better find a quiet corner, okay. Better you chant at your room before coming to your workplace, okay. That is the best. That is the best, okay. If you cannot do it, you find a quiet corner. Like when I am at the office and sometimes my rounds are pending, either I go into a meeting room and there I chant, Or I go down and I turn my face to the wall so that no one can disturb me and I chant. I close my eyes, turn my face to the wall and chant. You should not let other people interrupt us when we are chanting. Okay? We should complete 100, and if someone wants to talk, if it's not an emergency, tell them, Prabhu, can I complete my round? Then I'll talk to you. Okay? Like that. You can politely request. Okay? Not like, can you see I'm chanting? Why are you disturbing me while I'm chanting? Not like that, okay? Prabhu, can I please talk to you? Mataji, can I please talk to you once I complete my round? Very politely, very humbly, very gently. Okay? Like that. Uh, so that way it's better. Don't be interrupted. Laziness. Just now I posted something about laziness in one of the channels. So, Prabhu, there's honestly not much solution to laziness because it's a very internal thing. It's better if you are in the association of devotees, it will help you overcome this laziness. Okay? But that simply means that you don't have a goal that is big enough for you to make you give up your laziness, which simply means that you don't understand who Krishna is. Okay? So try to hear more and more about Krishna. Hear more and more about Krishna. Once you know who is Krishna and how this laziness of yours is keeping you away from Krishna, you will give up your laziness. Okay? Just like if you have to get a job and then you are ready to grind your code forces for, 24 hours a day. Yes? But now because you understand what is the importance of getting a job, but you don't understand what is the importance of attaining Krishna. So hear more and more about Krishna. Okay, so we will work with all of you. Okay, over the next few years, we'll call all of you, and we will help all of you. But I am noticing many of you are very casual, not at all sincere or serious. That has to come from within yourself. Okay, so we are hoping and praying that that thing can come and you can chant every day. Next week we will have a session on both Saturday and Sunday. Okay, and uh, we'll see you then. I forgot to tell you, Purushottam Mass is coming mid May. I'll have the dates next time to mid June. 1,000 times better than Karthik. Comes once in 3 years. Okay, so we have to make a plan. What all sadhana we will do in this amazing month of Purushottam. Just like how many of you were with us when we did the Kartik Vrat this year? How many of you participated? Avik Prabhu was there. No one else was there? Shaurya Mataji was there, very good. Sushant Prabhu, Aditya Prabhu, very good, very good. So we have Purushottam month, once in 3 years. So get ready, okay? Now I will chant 8 rounds on the call. If you have time, you can chant with me. Otherwise, we are already 15 minutes over time. Again, very sorry for that. If you don't have time, you can drop, okay? But it's good to chant together with devotees. It's helpful, it's beneficial, and we attain Krishna quicker if we are with devotees. Okay, thank you so much. I am very grateful to all of you. You all of you make my life and my Krishna consciousness all the more better. So thank you so much for being a part of this group, and please continue to take it very seriously. Before we leave, we are going to offer Vaishnav Pranam. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga Gaur Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Jai Sachinandan, Jai Sachinandan, Jai Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Let us chant. Okay? And those of you who want to drop, they can drop. Thank you so so much. Hare Krishna. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे. हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे. हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauravantam Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram